But with this, the recording has started, so let's get straight to it. Welcome, everyone and everything, to a special edition of What's Up. With you is the one, the only, the rabbit, me, Lucky. And with me is, nobody. Omega's gone for the holidays. So you're just stuck with me. Fret not though, I am more than capable of talking a lot on my own, so let's get straight to it. First off though, I do have to say that if you like this video and want to help us do bigger and better things, please consider supporting us on Patreon. At the lowest tier of just $1, you can get all our videos as audio downloads and more goodies at higher levels, including an on-air thank you. So, to Ahogo Comics, thank you. Qua, thank you. Drago66, thank you. And Nestor Flores, thank you. Also, to all our patrons who support us, thank you very much. We can't do it without you. Mwah! I love you all. So, let's kick this off with, again, telling you what's going on. Omega's out for the weekend, and I feel the need to talk a lot without interruption and having my volume lowered for once. But it'd just be boring to yammer at you all for an hour or more, so I opened up the recording to everyone on our Discord so they can all get a fresh and free helping of Lucky to help throughout the day. I will be reading comments, asking and answering questions from the chat, and we'll talk about topics that's coming up. Just keep in mind, this is a recording that will be saved onto the internet for a long time to come. So, mind what you say. This is something I have to struggle with on a constant basis, to be honest. And now for a quick ad. Do you have someone you need to smother infection? Someone who will accept you for whoever you are? Then you need a waifu. Hot and tasty from lands far and unknown, these ladies will repeat the same lines of love and affection over and over for you as they stare unblinkingly from their 2 or 3D model. Quantities are unlimited, so get your waifu today. This ad was brought to you by Lucky's Love for Waifus. And we're getting some very positive feedback from the chat on that. That's kind of amazing. Yeah, I literally came up with that a little while ago. I was like, I want to do an ad. Definitely Normal Dallas Rose says he prefers Naifu. That is a super awesome pun. I love that. Equip your waifu with a Naifu. Yeah, that does sound like Jack. Alright, but we're going to start off with talking things about gacha games. Yes, Lucky is part of a balanced Dallas Pog. Have me with every meal. But we're going to talk about gacha games starting off here. We're going to start off with the Girls Frontline. They finally started their winter event, and it's kind of the same thing as usual. Basically, you beat your bosses, get your event items, and go to the event shop. It has a bunch of goodies going on, though, so I'm trying to keep on it. Basically, you have 7 maps, you each fight the boss. You get like 15 Ginger Snap cookies, you go to the shop. It has like 200 tokens, several like 5-star equipment pieces, including a chip thing for Amelie, which I haven't got a chip. Like, once I get this one, it's going to be the first fucking chip I have ever gotten. Oh, hang on. There is a mention for me in the Let's Talk FGO. How dare they drag me away from the general chat? Let's see what's going on here. I'm curious. Oh, what the? What? So, free-to-play guy, the holiday version, has told me that Omega has told everyone to remind me during an upset. Everybody remembered to ask Lucky about Tiny Da Vinci Chan on air tomorrow. And apparently, yep, that is super fucking adorable. She has a elementary school backpack. What? What? And roller skates? What? This is unfair. This is completely and utterly unfair. Oh my god, when is she coming to FGO? And she has a tank. I can't, I'm not going to watch it. Well, actually, no, fuck that. I'm going to watch it right now. There has been a video linked, so hang on. Does she have giant claws? Her backpack has giant claws in it. This is, oh my god. It's a schoolgirl uniform! No! No, my lolicon soul screams in joy! Oh! Oh, I love her attacks. This is what I like to call tiny but fierce. I've been completely derailed from my original thought. Oh man. Okay, so I did just watch the the fake Grand Order Arcade Games reveal of Da Vinci Chan, who apparently is a writer, is in a schoolgirl uniform, has a backpack and rollerblades. That backpack has claws in it, and her MP is a tank. Oh my god. Yes, Zero Rama, we're only 5 minutes in, and I have derailed because Omega decided to plant me a fucking trap. Oh. And Shiny Pogs, you are right. Girls Frontline is less interesting than a Lily on rollerblades. Because, yes, I will tell people, I am an unashamed lolicon. I don't like loot lollies, but I do definitely want to smother them with affection and head pats. So, oh boy. But, you know, let's get back to Girls Frontline. I'm gonna have words with Omega later about how dare he set a trap for me. But so I've been working on the event slowly but surely. Thankfully, Girls Frontline events usually are ones where you don't have to put in a lot of effort. It's like literally you do 7 battles, you're done for the day. It's good. It's easy. It's usually easy enough that you can actually play other games at the same time, which is what I usually do. Usually I have Girls Frontline on my tablet, and I'm playing either FGO or Azure Lane on my phone. Yes, Axe. Omega probably does wish he was here because he's probably stuck at his family's without internet and he doesn't know what to do with his life. But speaking of Omega and his wants, I finally got something to one-up him on. I finally got Contender. The 5-star handgun, which is top fucking tier. She literally buffs all tiles, gives a solid boost, and she looks real good. Not to mention that the actual Contender is just a fucking baller gun to begin with. Yes, I am now full Kritsugu power. I have all his guns. I got WA-2000, I have Contender, and I have the M950A Calico. Full Kritsugu in here. Yep, chat is going on. We don't have this shit, and goddamn you lucky. Yes, I will bask in my glory. Yes, Grizzlies for everyone. No more contenders. But unfortunately, because Girls Frontline is so simple, that's all I really got to say on it. So we're going to scoot right on down to Azure Lane. Something which is so much fulfilling right now. I won't necessarily, well, no, let's be real. It is better, but right now the quality of content is also higher right now. Because, first off, Divergent Chessboard, basically the English version of Opposite Colors, is still in full swing. We got, I think we're only like, what, a weekend? Maybe a week and a half? I can't remember. But the Ireblood girls are strong. I've gotten 2 Graf Zeppelins, several, oh man, I can't even remember her name now. Hey, Chad, who remembers the name of the SR Destroyer that was with the Z46? Thank you. I've got several of her. I already bought her. I already bought her summer skin. That is currently what is on my secretary because I wanted to do her secretary mission. I've built all the ships, so I'm not worried about that. I was also able to pick out, was it Z1? Just from doing D4, the hard version of the final map. But I still have not got Dashlan. And it's driving me nuts because I have bought all the event items that cost over 2,000. So I got Tear Pits. I got the, shoot, I can't remember which one of the sisters is, but I got the sister and I bought the skin for Dutchland. I just haven't got her yet. So I'm like, heck. Definitely Normal Dallas Rose says, this is ironic because she's the most common drop. I've been getting everyone but her and whoever the SR is on the final map. I think it's supposed to be, who is the S? Oh, it's it is C46. Oh. Well, I haven't got her yet either, but whatever. So the struggle is real. I'm still going strong. I think I'm gonna have plenty of time to get all the items, because in the event shop there's also the furniture items and they look real cool. Especially that you can make your girls bathe in alcohol. This is something that speaks to my soul. I'm like, yes, girls, get tasty for me. Yes. But the Virgin Chessport is really good. Now, basically, all I'm waiting for is the Sakura event where Nagato shows up. Actually, I don't know what the name of that is. But, like, she is only the only character I think that I am super waiting for. Because now I have Grass Zeppelin. I got 2 of her, actually. Oh, Snowcrow says, Lucky, 2 words, drunk, what's up? I am drinking right now, but as I said, I'm not trying to get drunk, because then I'm going to turn into a mess. I can only get drunk when Omega's on the mics with me, because then he can carry the show if I often do something stupid. Oh, by the way, definitely Normal Dallas Rose says that Graph Mama is best mama. She's a character, and today I learned that Carrier is written as Air Mother in Japanese. So I'm all like, yes, she is filled with motherly goodness. Azure Lane is also doing all their Christmas stuff, but their Christmas stuff usually seems to be just the usual little event side story where you just do like 7 little missions and you get an item. And Axe, you're right, it now has Jingle Bells playing and little snow falling, which makes me really happy. I really do enjoy that they actually tried to put a little bit of holiday spirit in it. And Snowcrow, you'll learn this in Let's Talk FGO when it comes out, but whether or not I got Merlin, I'm not telling anybody, because that is my feeble and token resistance against the meme that is Merlin. Yes, Axe, I do also love the fact that they use the term apologems. It just seems to become a cross-game phenomenon, which I'm good. Like, people, like, you can say the word apologems now, and people will know what you mean. Oh, they're giving us some goodies because something fucked up somewhere. It works. It has become part of the meta. It's good. Snowcrow is heckling me with empty beer bottles. I'm not sure. Inferno is asking if it originated from FGO or was that an earlier thing. I'm not sure myself. I feel like not, because, like, as I said, the in-game currency for FGO is St. Quartz. I'm pretty sure that the term apologems probably originated from something that actually had the word gems in it. That's what I personally feel. Snowcrow has had an idea. I am now scared. But to talk more about Zero Panda is telling everyone to let him be a bad influence. I won't disagree. That's a funny image. But let me actually give me 1 second here. Let me see if I can find the event name of where Nagato shows up. Oh, look, it is pretty freaking close. Let's see here. I might have called you Zero Panda. Why not? Yes, I do need an image of Atalante in a panda onesie. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to search Nagata real quick. Alright. She is available as limited constructing during the Ink Stained Steel Sakura event. Which I hope is soon. I really do. But we're going to move on because actually I did a little bit of reading into Azure Lane because Crunchyroll recently did an interview behind Azure Lane. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but there's basically three companies, two of them which are actually involved in the actual creation. I think it was Manju and Youngbi. I think Yostar is more the translations. Don't quote me on that. But throughout the interview, they're basically doing a lot of talking about how they look into what players want while the camera is literally focused on this giant image of tits. I'm all like, yes, you know exactly what I want. But interesting enough, they also mentioned some future things that'll be coming to Azure Lane. For one, they're looking to improving some elements of the UI. There was also a mention of a Dark Arc Royal, which I looked up, and holy shit, we are getting Grand Blue Fantasy here. I want her. It looks like she is shaping up to be an enemy siren though, so who knows what's in store. At some point, I'll have to see if I can pull up the image and show all of you guys, because it is some good shit. You all remember the dark-looking Enterprise from, what was it, Plan Z? It's like that kind of stuff. It's like, whoa. But seeing this kind of stuff made me look around, and I'm pretty sure that we're on an accelerated schedule to catch up with the Chinese and Japanese servers, because we are, in fact, getting some assets at the same time as other servers are. And from what I can tell, there isn't actually, an English, an American or / English-based, company. I believe that the company that actually handles the translation is still based out in China, in Hong Kong, because I believe the translation is done by Yostar? Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think. I said, I only did, a very cursory glance into finding this stuff out because I got super distracted. Also, though, I am super jealous of the main company because they get to have a cat in the office. Excuse me, I want a cat in my office. I love cats. I would probably get, 0 work done. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely Normal Dallas Rose says they wouldn't be surprised. Many business people in China are bilingual. And as they should be. That's one of the really strange things about America is how many people are not bilingual. And a little xenophobic at times, too. It's kind of weird. Ugh. Several people are typing. But I'm going to keep talking. So if you guys want more Azure Lane in your life, you can always check out their websites for interesting goodies, such as downloads a few of the loading screens. You see all that art that you see on the loading screens, you're like, oh man, I really wish I could have that. Go to the Azure Lane website. They actually have a little, it's a small gallery, it's not really big, but they do have a few interesting ones that you can grab. But something that is way more interesting, and one of the reasons why I got super fucking distracted, is that there are official Azure Lane mangas. And I looked up a few titles for you all, because these are they're really good. So there is Azure Lane Queen's Orders, which is a slice of life manga with Queen Elizabeth and Warspite as the main characters. There's Azure Lane, Very Slow Advance, or Slow Ahead, which is a 4-coma with the Startership Girls and Ayanami in the spotlight. And my personal favorite is the Azure Lane Anthology, with a bunch of artists drawing a bunch of one-shots about that Azure Lane. The anthology is currently up to 4 volumes, and it has, 10 to 12 like one-shots in it. It's pretty hefty. I fucking love it. Like, go Google that shit. It's amazing. I lost like 3 hours today just because I'm like, I can't stop reading this. No, Zero Rama, they do not have the animated Neptunia collab one. I wish they did. Like, I wish I could have live backgrounds on my desktop. I know there's a way to do it, but heck, might be outside my thing. They did make a Powderu video, which I thought was amazing. We can't escape it. Snowcrow's trying to be distracting, and I'm gonna let him. Because some say Charmander is the best, some say it's Squirtle. But deep down, we all know that Cabo is far better, the better duelist who built himself up to run his own company with basically nothing, all in an attempt to take care of his brother while beating extreme doubts and questions of self-worth, rooting in severe abandonment issues. And Yugi was just a talentless hack who only won duels by ignoring the game's rules and dissociating into a supernatural pharaoh spirit that essentially stacked the decks through ancient Egyptian magic. Target the castle! And now the chat has devolved into Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't worry, Axe. We're gonna get through everything I have. Like, unlike Omega, I'm not gonna just stop because I'm getting a little bit tired. Omega is literally the only one who just says, like, alright, we're talking too long. And I'm like, sure, whatever. And also, I planned this episode for plenty of rooms for tangenting and derailment. Yep. Zero Rama is right. What's Up is supposed to be more freeform. But let's see here. Let's see. Anything I want to talk about Azure Lane more? I don't think so. Like, honestly, it's just a good old time. I'm not going to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Full theme song, though. Especially not the English one. It's time to duel. But we're going to talk about other games. We're going to talk about video games, actually. Specifically, Kingdom Hearts 3. Square Enix has released their final battle trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, and it looks real good. So, they showed a lot more combat. They showed a lot more story elements, too. Apparently, this is not going to be a happy, fun time. There's going to be darkness all around. A lot of questionings. Though, I'm going to be real. I don't know what the heck is happening. I kind of lost track of everything back when Birth by Sleep came out. Luckily, they have released the story so far, which has all the games, or at least cutscenes of some of the games. And so, eventually, I will get this all ironed out. Or I'll just read the wiki. I don't know. So, Kingdom Hearts 3 went gold back on November 20th, though. That means basically they said, we're fucking done with this game. It's ready to go. It's fucking ready to go. So, people afraid of another delay have nothing to worry about, although people do need to worry about hecking thieves, apparently. It seems that about 30 copies of the games were stolen sometime in the past week or so, which was something that was acknowledged by the game's director, Tetsuya Nomura. Square Enix has taken action, though, to put a lid on these things and crack down on those who may have released leaked footage. Quentin Flynn, a voice actor for the game, has said on Twitter that they may have caught who is responsible. I do hope so, because that's not good stuff. Also, interesting enough, the PS4 Pro Zero Rama has a very good pro tip. Do not use Facebook with your full name to sell legal copies of games, because that is literally how they found the dude. Is apparently he was selling them on the Facebook marketplace. But that's neither here or there. Apparently it was in North Carolina. So, where was I? Oh yeah, so there was pre-orders for the Kingdom Hearts 3 edition of the PS4 Pro. It got pre-ordered. It went out, sold out quickly, and now it's been fucking upscaled so much. Like they're like on some areas, you like in some places people are reselling them again for like $900. It's kind of crazy. Like I don't know how I feel about that. Like I get people need to make a buck and turn money, but there are people who actually wanted to buy these things and, you know, actually use them. Like me. Because I've been recently thinking about I wanted to upgrade to a PS4 Pro because I just got a standard PS4. It's real nice. Hasn't failed me yet. But upgrades, man. Upgrades. I don't know. I've never really liked the concept of scalping. Especially when some people will actually like buy like multiple copies of the same thing and then like resell them at exorbitant prices. I'm just like, that's not right. That's not fair. I don't know if I should be talking about like fair things because I'd like to say I am not a good person to begin with. So maybe I just don't like the fact that someone's getting one up on me. It's like, just like heck. But this is going to be your friendly reminder that Kingdom Hearts 3 comes up January 29th, 2019. You can pre-order your standard edition today or get the deluxe edition that comes with a steelbook case, art book, and exclusive pen. Also, a reminder of the story so far, a compilation with all the important games is available now. StudiOmega said they have just finished Dream Drop Distance this week for the first time, and some fucked up shit happens. I actually don't know. I actually have Dream Drop Distance for my 3DS. I just never fucking beat it. I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't get into it. Maybe I got distracted. Is that High School of the Dead? That's High School of the Dead. Ah, yes. I do wish that was my sword. If you know what I'm saying. But talking about other video games, with the Game Awards having come and gone, I decided to pick up Dead Cells and Celeste. With Dead Cells winning Best Action and Celeste winning both Best Independent and Best Game for Impact at the 2018 Game Awards, I decided to check them out, and this had nothing to do with the fact that the PlayStation Network had them on sale. Nope, not at all. And now that I put like a ridiculous amount of time into both these games, I can honestly say they were both worth my time, money, and the awards they got. Dead Cells is basically just your standard roguelike game where, you know, you basically just run through a bunch of procedurally generated dungeons. You collect your goodies along the way. And if you die, you basically lose everything and you start back to the... And you just start back at the beginning. You basically collect your cells that let you unlock upgrades that you can kind of makes you stronger at the beginning, kind of doesn't. Like, you can unlock new weapons that can appear randomly. You can set it so that you randomize your starting weapons. You can set it so that you unlock more abilities when you get. Let's see here. Axe has just said that the Game Awards is not a fair system. To be fair, most awards shows are not a fair system, but it's still the main way that a lot of things are going to get the big recognitions that they deserve. That's the way I feel. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, Dead Cells. Like, to be honest, like, I've tried, like, roguelikes before, and I was never really a big fan of them. I don't like losing all my progress, like, and having to start all over. But for some reason, somehow, the way that Dead Cells does it is, like, it's very fluid. Combat is quick, it's fast. there are lots of ways to approach a problem, because you just don't have like your one attack. You can have two main weapons, and you can equip whatever ones you want, and you have like two side weapons. So you have a total of 4 weapons that you can use. And there's traps, there's like crossbows, bows, hammers, swords, all sorts of interesting fun stuff that you can just mix and match with and find your style with. And like, as I said, like, oh my god, it's so fun. I'm going on Dead Cells, and the chat has devolved into the particulars of game shows and how they're judged and stuff. It's getting real in there. I'm gonna talk more about Dead Cells. But like I said, like for a roguelike, it's something that like I'm actually really I put in like at least an hour or 2 of it a day. Just like running. The music is killer. I don't know why, but I really fucking love the music. And definitely a normal Dallas Rose has mentioned, like it or hate, Fortnite deserves multiplayer game of the year. I agree with that, and that's why I don't really mind that it did win that of the year. I just don't agree that it won game of the... I just can't agree that it wins game of the year over with the golden joysticks. As I said, I'm talking about the Golden Joystick Awards, which happened over in Europe. It didn't win Game of the Year here in the Game Awards. That went to God of War, as it rightly should have. Oh my god, fucking Snowcrow sharing the best memes. I'm sad I can't like actually share them on this. Whatever. But as I said, Dead Cells is really good. Celeste, I have a little bit more, I'm not going to say lukewarm response to Celeste, because it's still a very good game. Very good music, very tight controls. It's difficult, but not impossible, and the story is good. As I said, you can tell, like, a lot of love and work went into this game. And like, I enjoyed it. I'm still not done with it, because apparently after you beat the game, there's an epilogue, basically where you have to go and collect these special hearts to get through, and you can only get the hearts by getting these special tapes that give you a much more difficult version of the map. And I've only gotten like 2 of them done, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna take me forever. So I'm slowly just, collecting all the strawberries, which are your token collectible, and working on it. As I said, like, it's fun. I really enjoy it. It won game for Best Impact, but I'm a little concerned because there was another game out there. What was it? It was like JJ... Oh, God, what was it called? Hang on one second, guys. I have to look this up. JJ... And JJ McField and the Island of Memories that I heard about, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested in that game as well. But from what I understand of what people have told me, that it's a game that's about, like, as much as it is about the gameplay and stuff, it's actually kind of a brutal looking game that actually has an underlying tones of saga issues. By the way, I use the term saga, which basically stands for sexual and gender awareness, because I find that a lot easier on my lips than whatever the LGBTQ whatever. Definitely normal Dallas Rose says it's not a fun game in their opinion, which, to each their own. I'm not gonna like say, oh, it could be good. But this says it is impactful, and that's the thing, is like, is it impactful? Is it gonna make me like lay on the floor and deliberate my existence? But at the same time, that's the other thing, is like, as I said, I am lucky. I really never have any issues with my gender or my sexuality or anything. So it's kind of hard for me to like empathize with those who do. Like, I can understand the problem, but can I get to the core of the problem? I don't know. That's kind of keeping me away from it. Like, if I go into this, I want to get the full, like, get slapped in the face with the feels. That's what I am here for. I am here to get slapped in the face with emotion. We'll talk about Banana Fish later. I've been asked. Oh. But as for like feels like that, but that is something that Celeste was allowed me able to do, is that I was able to fully empathize with the character who, has having panic attacks, couldn't talk to people properly, has all these fears plaguing them. It's like, so maybe like, who knows, maybe JJ McField was something that's more impactful, but at the same time, I think Celeste is something that was more accessible, and that's probably why it won. Like, I'm not going to try to say that Saga issues are not something that's relatable or that are the minority, but I just feel that people who have, like, social anxieties and panic attack are something that, like, almost anyone can relate to. But definitely normal Dallas Rose says that Celeste was also a better game from just a gameplay perspective. Yeah, from what I've heard, from what I've seen, JJ McField, you actually have to dismember yourself and throw yourself around to solve puzzles, which I think could be an interesting mechanic, but again, I haven't actually played it, so I can't actually say one way or another. But, I can't shit it for trying something new and interesting. Similar to that issue with Dragon Cancer, or That Dragon Cancer. That's probably another game I have not played. Lucky needs to get on the ball with that shit. Doop 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 doop. Let's see here. I'm still planning on getting Red Dead Redemption 2 at some point. It won a fuck ton of awards back at the Game Awards, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Shiny Pogs has decided to chime in. They say that, of course, that becomes the problem. There are less LGBTQ people in the world, and so people can't connect to our struggles, so we get less media, and it's rarely as successful, though there are standouts. And honestly, like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, I don't know, like I said, I think JJ McField might have been more impactful, but less accessible, and maybe that's why it didn't get, like, impactful game of the year. Like, I don't know. But I still want to try and play it at some point, just when I can come to my terms and, like, is this something I can really understand? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Red Dead Redemption 2. As I said, like, it won a bunch of awards back at the Game Awards, so, like, I really want to get it, but I also got to hold out because, as I said, like, we're coming up into New Year. We have Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out. We have ridiculous amount of gacha goods coming out. Like, let's see here. I actually got a few titles here. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out next month. The Caligula Effect Overdose, which is something I'm kind of hyped for, comes out next February. Days Gone comes out also in February. I think Anthem's like March? I can't remember. Also, Tom Clancy's The Division 2 comes out in March. I know people shit on The Division, but I enjoyed it. It was a simple time. Fight me. Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 has been out for a while, so I'm hoping that they've already patched all the big things. And so everything's and apparently, like, the multiplayer is in it. I don't know if I fucking want to play that, though. Oh, Anthem comes out February? Heck. Because Anthem, they recently released a story trailer. But I'm going to be real, I really don't give two shits about the story. I just want to fly around in a mech and shoot things with missiles. Like, that's like the thing. Like when I play games, I'm not like I play different games for different for different reasons. Like I fucking love Warframe. I don't play it as much as I should, but the story in Warframe, I'm like, meh, whatever. But I want to run around and cut things in half, like super fast. Usually with like, or like I want to smash like people into a wall with a giant hammer. Anthem for me, all I want to do is fly around, shoot a fuck ton of missiles at big things, and be all like, fuck you, I'm out. I want to play Anthem for the same reason I want to play Warframe. I just want some cool action shit. Yeah, I know. There is a story in Warframe. It's kind of funny, though, because there wasn't always story in Warframe. I come back from, when I first started playing Warframe, there was no story. There wasn't even a tutorial level. It's like, here's your shit, go. Yes, Shiny Pog says, Lucky, the most dangerous Gundam pilot. Yes. And yes, they have developed a Warframe so hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm kind of sad that Warframe didn't get best ongoing game, but at the same time, I'm like, meh, whatever. Like, Warframe is the game that I call eternally beta. If two pregnant women fight, it's like kind of like watching two babies having a mecha battle. That's amazing. Warframe's really good, and like I said, I've spent money on it. I have a fuck ton of frames. I have a fuck ton of Prime weapons and frames, but I just haven't been able to keep up with stuff because guess what? I'm trying to do a channel and like, you know, have a 40-hour job and live life, and it's kind of hard. Heck. But I go back every once in a while. Hey guys, guess what? I have been vamping for 40 minutes straight. I am fucking amazed at myself. Oh man, Final Fantasy 14 is another game I want to get back into. I still haven't beat Stormblood, and this is starting to like slowly upset me. Because Final Fantasy 14 is actually, like, the story in it is actually pretty dang good. It's not fucking amazing, but it's pretty dang good. I never played Final Fantasy 11, so I'm not sure. And we all know that our good wench of Miracles Burn is definitely opinionated. And I don't know, Qua has asked if it's getting another expansion. It probably is. Like to be fair, because like honestly, Final Fantasy 14 is actually still doing really well, and I think it's starting to taper off. So it'd be the time ripe for an expansion, especially with Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out. And fucking Nomura about to actually get full on board with Final Fantasy 7 remake. They're gonna need something to they need to do something to maintain their fucking to maintain momentum. Oh, they're still fourth in the terms of MMORPGs? Awesome. Ah. Really? So it's Elder Scrolls, Guild War 2s, and then Final Fantasy 14? Wow. Well, it's World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, Guild Wars 2, and Final... I didn't think Elder Scrolls Online was that popular. Well, you can't dethrone WoW. You honestly can't. It is literally a beast that fuels itself, I feel. Ah, man. Though, yes, only WoW can kill WoW. But, really? I don't know, maybe it's just because I just don't like... I'm not really super big on Elder Scrolls. Like, I don't know. But the as I said, like Shiny Pogs has said, oh wait, I lost it. We need to play a MOBA together. I want a game with Lucky. I like, I'm not big on MOBA games. I do play League on the super rare occasion, but I only played ARAM. Because, fuck ranked. I ain't dealing with all those fucking goddamn tryhards. They can suck my duck dick. That is actually a line in reference to something I once screamed at a person during an ARAM match because they were being a fucking cunt. But basically what had happened is I was playing ARAM and I'm having a jolly good time, and this guy is literally screaming at us that we ain't doing anything right. So I like pull out my microphone and I literally scream at this person. It's like, why don't you suck my duck dick and go back to rank, you fucking tryhard? That guy shut up. And I was all like, I feel super proud of myself. When you won the argument over which waifu was better. Unlimited power. Ah, man. So, yeah, if people are interested in actually playing games with me, let me know and give me some suggestions. We'll see what we can manage. I know Omega's always talking about doing tabletop simulator, but real talk, that's really processor intensive because it's all loading of 3D models. It's heck. Especially with, like, connection issues. Oh, boy. But, let's see here. Like, if we want to set up, like, a group Terraria or Starbound. Let's see here. MOBA games, MMOs. Let me know what people are playing, and we'll see if we can get something together. There was a small fight in the chat room because people are posting memes, and some people don't like this. I won't say names because I don't want to out people. Board Game Online. Is that an actual thing? I'm gonna look this up real quick here. Board Game Online. Tippity tap tappity tip. Board Game Online is rolling. Are you ready for this shit? No, I'm not. Oh, cool. One Fat Panda says there's a card against humanity online, if he remembers correctly, and he's right. We have we used to play like a lot of Cards Against Humanity online. We actually have custom decks for it based on our personal memes and shows and stuff. I think like we've tried once to do like a public match. We'll see about doing that. Like, I'm gonna add that to the list of New Year's things to do, because as I said, we're coming up on the new year, and there are definitely things on the channel that I want to push forward with, because I feel like Omega really isn't. I don't want to talk bad about Omega, but I really feel like he isn't really thinking about the future of the channel. He just wants to kind of push the status quo right now and try to get as much money as possible. So I'm like, Oh, it seems like everyone wants to play Cards Against Humanity at some point. We can totally make this happen. I can make this happen. Well, actually, no, I can't make this happen because Omega probably is the one who has the decks because he doesn't tell me shit. Fuck. I should warn you, I'm an animal in bed, which means pet me and bring me food. Yeah. Omega's Omega right now is probably like sitting on a couch staring at the ceiling begging for internet. Poor guy. Everyone press F for Omega. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G? 6, 7, 8. We got 8 Fs for... Oh, that wasn't actually an intentional G. I thought... Definitely normal Dallas Rose pushed G, and I thought he was trying to be fucking cheeky. He was not. Stop scrolling, give head pats. Everyone, stop and give head pats for the banana. Yes. Okay, so we got 10 Fs. I'm gonna let someone let Omega know later that he got 10 Fs for having to not have internet. Also, someone remind me later to make some sort of head pat emote for our Discord. There is someone does have a head pat emote. What? Someone's gonna have to share that with me later. Because there is the Umu pat, and I need that. Oh, Qua, you have to share me. You have to, like, share that GIF with me later. Like, I need that. I need that. Like, I have my own personal gifts because I keep my stuff, like, fucking... I have, like, this one. This is my WA2000 embarrassed emote because it is cute, and she is my girl's frontline waifu. It is super cute. I love it. And there's the 416. What? Now everyone's posting their emotes. That's amazing. I love you guys. But I think I've talked enough about video games right now. Let me check the time here. Good job, us. We are now at 50 minutes, and we are still going strong. So, that's enough about video games. Let's talk about anime, and oh my god, Quora has a floppy dog emote. That is amazing. Let's talk about anime and manga. So, Shiny Pog says, no emotes, only violence. Everyone watch out for this one. So, there is going to be a Fruits Basket remake. And I am super excited for this. So, yes, really. It's coming exclusively to the Funimation service, and it's going to be a remake of the 90s shoujo manga Fruits Basket, which also had its first anime adaptation in 2001. They brought back the author, Natsuki Takiya, who already said they don't want to have it look like the original, because that was a product of its time. But they want something closer to what we are used today. And they've already said that it's going to be the full story. Like, the original anime didn't even get through, like, a quarter of the story. And this time they said, no, we're going to do the whole thing. And I'm super excited. Like, I've read the entire manga, so I know how it ends. And I'm just like, yes, give it all to me. I'm getting tingles just thinking about it. If you look online, they've already started talking about, like, casting members. They have like, a few trailers. They have some key visual images. It's set, as I said, it's set for 2019, and it's only going to be on the Funimation streaming service. So if you want to watch it, that's what you're going to have to do, or you're going to have to employ some witchcraft. Luckily, I just checked, and Verve and the Funimation thing have been added to the PlayStation Store. So who knows? I might pick up. I'd be okay. Voltic Win just posted an image of an anime screenverse, but the eyes are on the tits, and it says, "Hey, my eyes are up here." I'd be okay with that image if it didn't have the fucking mouth on it, because for some reason now it just weirds me out. I don't know if they're actually doing it, and if Funimation's actually going to be on Verve as well. From what I understood, they just added Boomerang and something else. I do know that Funimation is going to be partnering with Hulu to get some of the anime on there, but they've already said they're not giving them their full selection. There's going to be several Funimation exclusive titles. Again, I've said this before, I'm not against paying for streaming services. It's just that I need for whatever I'm paying for to be worth it. So if I look at Funimation's catalog and it's like, no, yeah, I'd watch all this stuff, I'll probably pay for it as well. I said, I am for that. But again, Fruit Basket's remake, super excited. I kind of want to go back and just watch the original animation. I think it was done by Studio Dean. And Like, I think about it, like, it might be in nostalgia glasses, but I remember I listened to the English dub on it, and I thought, like, it was one of the few, like, animes that I thought the dub was actually pretty damn good. Oh, definitely Normal Dallas Rose says it does not hold up. It could be true. It was a long time ago. Oh, he's talking about the animation. Is that really what it looked like? Oh man, I haven't seen Fate Stay Night in forever. Oh, that's great. I don't know. I still might go back and watch it because real talk, I watched Fruits Basket so much that the anime adaptation's English version of the opening song, I have that memorized. I can still sing it today. Ah, man. It's something that I like to hum on occasion. Is the Dean Fate anime on Crunchyroll? I've never seen it. I've only seen Zero and Unlimited Blade Works. Devil's Leader has showed up and said, what the hell is going on? Chat is going nuts. Oh, it's on Hulu. Ah. So, let's keep moving on. So, Boku no Hero Academia has finally released an official announcement that they are releasing the next season next summer. Which is a bit later than I thought it'd be. I was for sure it was going to be in the spring. But, oh well. I am like super excited because the next arc is pretty dang awesome. It's another one of those arcs where like, while Deku is definitely, you know, in the lens, it's not all about him. It's all about everybody. Especially my boy Red Riot. He is still like my fucking favorite character. You know, 120% hard. That's who he is. All the time. It's amazing. Ah, Kirishima. You're a good boy. I give you head pats, but your hands would probably stand me. Mashed potato. That's hilarious. Yep, and it's time for our boy Lemillion's time to shine. That's the hero name. Oh, I can't remember his name. Actual name now. He looks like a fucking 10-10 that got buff. But, as I said, it is a very, very good arc. After that arc, though, things kind of get a little more slice of life. Although, if you read the manga, things are starting to pick up again. Again, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but if you like reading manga and you like Boku no Hero Academia and you want something a little bit different, you should try, oh, I can't remember the exact name of it, but Boku no Hero Academia Illegals Vigilante, which is basically a spin-off series which takes place a couple years before, I want to say. Because this is before Eraserhead has become a teacher and other such things. And they're dealing with a different brand of heroes, although there is a lot of cameos going on. And it's really good. Like, if you like it, if you like Boku no Hero Academia, you should definitely check it out. Also coming out next summer, finally, for all you isekai nuts, we have From Commonplace to the World's Strongest, Artie Fruetta. It was originally slated to release spring of this year, but it got pushed back. But not only we finally have a new release date of July 2019. I am cautiously hype, I want to say. Because I'm not gonna mince word. Arte Fruetta, it has some glaring flaws, I want to say, but it also has some good potential, I want to say. Like, oh man, like how do I even want to go into this? Like, Ari Fueta starts out real good. It starts out real edgy, but it starts out real good. But then they just kind of hit a point, and then they start kind of wavers along. You're like, what exactly are we trying to do here? Like, I'm not sure. Like, Hajime, my boy, what's up? What's going on in your head? Like, how many waifus do you need? And people are already talking about it, but if you have need of a big isekai title with a hella edgy protagonist, though, the next core has your fix with Rise of the Shield Hero premiering January 19th, streaming on Crunchyroll. So, interesting fact, are going to be releasing the subtitled and dubbed version of Rising of the Shield Hero at the same time, which is something that's going to be a first for Crunchyroll. Also, Zero Rama says, there's been no mention of it yet, but we also got our first look at One Punch Man Season 2. I haven't seen that yet, but I'll probably check it out here pretty soon. I have not finished Gridman yet. Actually, that's something I could talk about real quick here, as I haven't finished all my shows yet, although I'm slowly churning through them. Next week, I'll try and make Omega shut up long enough that I can actually talk about stuff, because I know him, he's not going to have watched any fucking anime, even though he said he is. But I have heard that people have been talking a little bit. Like, for one, Banana Fish has finished, and people say the ending's real sad, real bad. Something of that. I said I don't know what happens, but just from watching the anime as far as I've gotten, I'm in the second season. I want to say, oh god, like I'm at the part where Ash has like just escaped from the mental hospital, and is all the fighting's going on, and if anyone's thinking that anything but if people are thinking that a happy ending is going to happen after everything that's happened, I think they need to re-examine what kind of genre they got going on. Because, as I said, this story, like, just from the outset, like, as soon as fucking Skip was shot, I knew this was not going to have a happy ending. It's just, I don't want to say it was foreshadowed, but it's just like, Oh, Axe wants to know the name of the manga Enlightenment about the healer and the lady that is brutally training him. It's The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. It's really good. I hope it gets an anime adaptation. Oh! That reminds me. Fucking a light novel that is recently getting an anime adaptation. Recently just had its key visuals showed up. Yes, loud thump, because that is not how I spelled destruction. God damn it. An anime that recently had, a light novel that recently had its anime. No, it is Destruction Flag Otome. That's not the actual name of it, but it is getting its yes. Like, all hail Bakurina. I reincarnated into an Otome game villainous with only destruction flags. It has recently gotten apparently it's gotten greenlit for an anime, and I'm super excited. Like, it is like literally one of my favorite light novels of all time, just how dense this girl is and how fabulous she is at the same time. Like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm just gonna link, no, I'm not gonna link it. Hey, Bakurina. Let's see here. But, oh yeah, I was talking about Banana Fish. So, I'm gonna try and finish that, though. Although I know, like, some people are getting real upset about this ending, so now I'm kind of getting a little scared. So I'm like, Actually asking me about what's on my show notes. I'm not gonna tell you. Those are secret. Those are secret show notes. Let's see here. Also, something that just recently finished was Gridman, and I hear people saying the exact opposite of that, which is it's real good. And that makes me cautiously hype. I'm like, I like real good. I kind of, if it ends anyway like the original, I can't really say the original, but I'm hoping it ends kind of in the same way that, oh god, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad ended. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not entirely sure, but like after I get done with this, I'm still going to be awake for a few hours, so I'm going to try and knock out some good stuff. Everything else is wrapping up, slowing to wrap up. Like I've been watching Sword Art Online. Apparently they're only getting one core this season, so they're probably going to wrap up with some interesting details and wait for a couple cores before they come up with the next thing. But I'm going to have to say that Sword Art Online Alicization was actually pretty dang good. I know some people are definitely all like, what the fuck, Sword Art? Get that shit away from me. But I'm like, no, this is good. This is good. I like this. Animation's good. Character's good. They had one really rough scene, which they actually had to put a warning in front of, and people were all like, I'm glad they did that. Like, I am too. That scene made me very uncomfortable. Like, holy shit. Oh my god, free to play is right. I need to catch up on Zombieland. I have not. I'm like, as much as it makes me laugh, I haven't been watching it like regularly. I think I'm only on like episode 4 or 5. Like I want to watch more. It's on my to watch list. It's just like I don't know. Let's see what else have I been watching. Goblin Slayers last week was a fucking recap apparently. So I didn't even open it at all. I recently just bought the 4th volume of the light novel, which is basically like these last couple episodes are going to be. Devilish Leader says there is a new episode this week, and I am going to watch it eventually. Probably when I get done with recording. I'm probably going to plant my ass in my bed with my phone and my tablet, do some grinding, do some farming, and watch anime. I am going to live the nerd life. Let's see here. What else have I wanted? I need to finish watching Iroduku, World Without Colors, or World with Colors. I can't remember the fucking title, but it's good! Snowcrow just posted another meme. It's a wall that says anime, then it has a word that says plot hole with water coming out of it. Then it has a patch with the word aliens on it. And then it has the hand applying the patch with trigger. And I'm like, yep, nah, this works. Aliens. That deserves a faux kick. Everyone give that a faux kick. We are up to 10 faux kicks on that meme. Good meme, Snowcrows. Good meme. High five. Let's see here. Irodoku is really good, like, from what I've watched of it. Like, I'm behind, like, 4 episodes on it because it's on Amazon Prime, which that's not my default go-to-watch anime site. Like, same with Netflix. I have access to all 3. I just, as I said, Crunchyroll is, like, I'm just gonna put on something for, like, 3 hours. Like, I recently just binged all of Natsume Yuujincho, all 6 seasons. Boy, that was a fucking trip, I fucking love Natsume Yuujincho. It's so laid back and chill. And Yanko Sensei is the best. Outbreak Company. What is Outbreak Company? I have not seen that. Outbreak Company. Let's see here. Doot. Manga, anime. Oh, it came out long. Looks interesting. I don't know. But I'll hold on to it because it looks like it has cute girls in it. And Lucky is always down with cute girls. Oh my god. Paranoia? Like Paranoia Agent? Yes, I have seen Paranoia Agent. Holy fucking shit. I do not need another mind fucking like that, okay? That is one of those animes where you just lie on the ground and be like, what have I fucking watched? Yes, I've seen Paprika too. That was a really good movie. Like, Paprika is one of the... I have not heard of Rainbow. People in the chat are like, hey, Lucky, have you seen this? Yes, I've seen Ren, Daughters of... I can't pronounce that. Daughters of Minmissine. I can't pronounce it. I just can't. Is really good. I really like the art style in it. Let's see here. What is Rainbow? I gotta type that in, too. Fuck. Rainbow anime. You guys are, like, derailing me, but I don't care. Let's see here. Rainbow, Nisha, Rokubo, no Shinchini? Let's see here. Oh, man. It's about a fucking prison? What? Let me see here. Ah, yes. Pogs brought up something I totally forgot about. So, Shiny Pogs has said, looping back to Azure Lane for a moment, I like that they were swift to patch the Live 2D not being robust enough. Gotta have those sufficiently bouncy tits. God bless that fucking company. And it's true. They actually had to put out an announcement that they realized that the Live 2D physics weren't doing right, so they'll fix it in a later patch. And they did. My Graf Zeppelin is, her ballistics are in full motion. AL does know the players. I want, like, I tell people this. When I look at lewd anime girls, I'm not looking for normal girls. I'm looking for something that is completely redonkulous, and tits flying around like water balloons is kind of up my alley. Whoo! Ekin is fucking ridiculous, and it makes me laugh every fucking time. Like, I die laughing every time I watch Enkin. I'm all like, I can't handle this shit at all. Which is, I think, is kind of the point. Let me check here. We have been recording for an hour 10, so... I don't know. I think that minimum I want to go for is an hour and a half. Just on my own. But let's see here. Yeah, Outbreak Company looks good. Rainbow, I'm going to have to read a little bit more, Ren, but it looks interesting. It apparently aired back in 2010. And on my anime list, it has an 8.5. Holy shit. Isekai... Snowcrow has posted another dank meme. The Isekai starting pack. Skills. Demon King. Harem. Truck-kun. If I was to ever write, like, a light novel, the title of my light novel was, I've died and become a truck that sends other people to the other world. That would be my light novel. I would talk about someone who reincarnates to a truck whose job is to run over people and send them to another world. And he has, like, to, like, upgrade himself. It'd be amazing. It'd be fucking amazing, and everyone, you know it too. Yes, Atako did. Nora Snowman wants to know if Atako got a live 2D skin. That is true, and it's for her summer. It's for her summer skin. Quad, tell your friend to write that fucking light novel and don't let anything hold them back, because I would read it. It would be fun. Alright, so let me close these. Does Takao get an off? Does Takako have a live 2D skin? I didn't know that. Yes. Personally, I think FGO should have live 2D. I think that'd be amazing. But I don't know, like, honestly, that means, like, they would either have to have all the characters have live 2D, or they'd have to add, like, special costumes that have, like, live 2D, and I don't know. I feel like the Lightworks doesn't want to put that much effort into it. People are also saying that FGO needs an oath system. If we're gonna be real, like, be really, really, really real, that's what the fucking Grails are for the Polygenius. That's all, like, I like you enough to invest rare resources into you. Ta-da! Yep, that is Destruction 100 right there. Shiny Pox says they have live money for live 2D abs, ladies, and gents DW. Someone passed the master licking abs image. I don't know if I have it, like, I can get it fast enough. Can I? Oh, wait, nope. I do got it. This is for you, Pogs. Double action. Now Lucky is posting memes. You can't stop the memes. Don't try. Don't even try. Alright, but I'm going to rewind this conversation a bit, and we're going to go back to anime. Because I'm going to talk a little bit of what I'm going to try and watch next season for the Winter Core. So, first up on my list is Mob Psycho 2. It's not being done by the same company, but I still have very high hopes for it, because I fucking loved the first season. The first season was amazing. It's something I can just put on and watch. It's just that good. I don't need a reason. It's like, it's just a Mob Psycho kind of day. Basically, as everyone should know, Mob Psycho is just about a boy with super strong psychic power who just tries to live a normal life. And he's kind of a normal looking dude. That's why everyone calls him Mob, because he looks like a mob character. It's good. If you haven't watched the first season, I highly recommend that you go and watch it. It's good. It's a good time. Second on my list is, I'm not sure how they're actually doing this, but how they're pronouncing it, but it's Kakaguri XX, or something like that. Unfortunately, this is going to be a Netflix title, so they're probably not going to show it until at least it's entirely aired in Japan. So, I don't know. That one might have to be a witchcraft title, or I might just have to wait, because, I don't know. I don't think I'm that too adverse to waiting. Also, the one that I'm super strong for. Rising of the Shield Hero. It's gonna be our isekai of the core, as I like to call them. As I said, it's like really good. The story's pretty dark. The MC is edgy, but I don't think he's overly edgy. Mostly because he gets a very good girl very quickly. Raphaelia is best. Fucking fight me. I was actually looking through some other ones because some people mentioned it, and someone mentioned Welcome to Neverland. And I looked into it. I was like, oh my god, this sounds so dark. I gotta watch it. Like, basically, oh god, I don't even want to like explain it to people because it's pretty dark. It's like, oh boy. But if you see it, just know that Lucky's gonna try and watch it too. But another one that might people find less sense, I'm gonna try to watch Shingeki no Bahamut Manaria Friends, because it has Best Dragon Girl Greya in it, who eludes me in Grand Blue Fantasy and makes me angry. I want that. I want her. She's good civilization, because, real talk, Dragon Girls are very, very good civilization. Oh my god. But as I said, it's getting an anime, which is going to be the third Rage of Bahamut anime that they've had, which honestly I think is pretty awesome. Not only if they adapt more of the Grand Blue Fantasy story. Yeah, I've never actually played the Rage of Bahamut game, And I'm okay with that. I have enough trouble just playing the gacha games I have. That's nice. Oh, it ended. Oh. Well, that's because Grand Blue Fantasy is fucking popular as fuck. I think it's going on as, what, its 5th year? I don't know. So... let's see here. I'm going to probably butcher this name. So everyone just kind of bear with me. But it's Kaguya-sama wo Kokura Setai Tensaitachi no Renai Zonosen. Which basically, it's kind of I would say a high school romance comedy between the student council, president and vice president, who are in love with each other, but both of them don't want to feel inferior to the other. So they're trying to to trick the other one into confessing first. Which seems fucking hilarious. Yeah. Oh, Axa explains it real good. The one about two Soons trying to trick each other. Yeah, that's a good way to put it up succinctly. Yeah, and it sounds really good. Another one I'm thinking about watching is Domestic na Kanajo, where basically this dude falls in love with his teacher, but teacher's not into him. So he goes out to a mixer and bangs this other chick, and then his father gets married, and now these two girls, his teacher and the girl he just banged, are now his sisters. And he's like, what the fuck? Honestly, this just sounds like a train wreck waiting to happen, and I am on board. Axe is like, huh? What? No, it's just how I fucking said, man. No, I'm not gonna repeat that. If you want to hear it again, you can come find it in the recording when I post it eventually. Yes, definitely Normal Dallas Road. That is definitely like a reality TV show. Like, fun fact, when I'm at work, a lot of the people like to put on MTV on the break shows, and I'm looking at some of the shows like, what the fuck, people? Like, there's shows where people will just randomly bring their exes to dates, or they'll catfish people, or just like, oh my god. Yes, MTV is still alive somehow. I don't know how. Like, real talk, I watch ridiculousness because others people pain makes me makes me laugh. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. But more about anime I'm gonna watch. I am super stoked for this one. Gotobu no Hanayome. I read this manga. It is fucking good. I am stoked. Fucking quintuplets. What? All of them are into this one dude? What? We got all types of personality types? What? Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. Give me a second. Excuse me. I'm sorry. As I said, there's the manga out. If you want to go give yourself a taste of what it's going to be like, please go read it. It has my hearty recommendation. So, one that I'm gonna... well, here's one that I'm excited for, but other people might not be. It's a second season of a show. It's called Fukigen no Mononoken Suzuki. It's basically about just this guy who gets wrapped up with an exorcist and has a giant hairball clinging to him all the time that he just calls Fluffy. It's kind of... it's not that great, I'd say, but it's not like super like intense or something. It's something show. Yeah, it was a fluffy show. I like fluffy shows. It's like, I just want to feel good. It's like, I'm gonna definitely be watching that. Yes. Guys literally only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. 999 Phoenix Feathers in FGO. She's right. Definitely Normal's Dallas Rose is looking forward to Piano of the Forest 2. I read the manga, so I haven't read, and I haven't watched the first season. I should. I really, really should. because the piano of the forest is fucking amazing, and Snowcrow has a really good looking lunch, and I fucking hate him from now. Get out of here with that shit. Rude. Zero Rama says they're ready for Run with the Wind to continue next season. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know why it hasn't really caught my interest, but I hear a lot of people saying it's pretty dang good. And apparently it's continuing into the next season, so good on them. Another anime I'm planning on watching is Ueno-san wa Bukyo, which is going to be fucking hilarious. I repeat this, it's going to be fucking hilarious. Basically, the premise is this middle school or high school girl. Anyway, some schoolgirl who's a genius inventor is trying to get this guy to understand her feelings for her, and she does this by making a bunch of crazy-ass fucking inventions, usually which have pretty lewd results, I want to say. I don't want to fucking get too much into what's going on, because you have to see it for yourself and be all like, what the fuck is this girl on? It is a fun anime. There is a four-coma, I think it's a four, no, it's not a four-coma. I can't remember, but there is a manga out of the same title. Give it a look. Let's see here. I have one more here from the actual animes I want to watch, and I'm going to fucking butcher this name because Japanese syllables are hard sometimes. But it's Dokyonin Wahiza Tokidoki Atama no Ue. I don't know what the translation is, or I'd fucking... Yes, Axe, we do need a Lucky Butcher emote. Who can English? Not me. Yes, but we do need It's a rabbit-splitting Japanese character. That's a good idea. Shiny Pog says that they're outdated. Rewatching Utena for my annual marathon and just started going through Back Butler Season 2 as my newest series. I'm finally getting around to. It'll be years before I get to the stuff Lucky recommends. That's the beast about anime. Anime doesn't stop for you. Anime never stops for you. But the anime, that name I just fucking butchered, it's about an author. Did I just say an Arthur? It's because Snowcrow just posted fucking Fate memes. God damn it. It's about an author who adopts a stray cat, and they tell the stories from both their perspectives. And it's supposed to be very lighthearted and fluffy feeling. So, I need some feel-good feelings, especially since I feel like my soul is going to be crushed by watching some of these endings. It's like, not ready. Not ready. Nope. But those are animes I am planning on watching. More might get added to the list later, especially as they start coming up and people start giving their reactions, being like, oh no, you have to watch this. Yeah, Shiny Boggs asked, so Garfield, but an anime, and I would say, not so much. Well, I guess it is kind of comedic because the author is kind of a wreck. And he doesn't know what he's doing half the time, and that's kind of funny, but in a cute way. And the cat is cute too. It's just cute. But on top of anime, there are also several movies that are coming out. I'm not gonna lie, the winter movie release is pretty strong. I'm not gonna be able to watch like a lot of these because I'm not gonna lie, there are just some that I'm not like interested in. But there is a few, like Kogias, Lelouch of the Rebellion, that comes out next sometime in the winter. I was almost said next month, but I actually don't know for sure. We have the Saga of Tanya the Evil movie coming out. Also, really hype about that. We have Heaven's Feel 2, Lost Butterfly coming out. That's going to be the theatrical release. So we're probably no one's going to be able to watch that for a while. These other titles, I don't know if they're actually going to just be full theatrical releases or not. I said I didn't look that much into it. Heck. And we're also getting three Psycho-Pass movies, all focusing on different characters. Free-to-play guy says, I can't wait for Not Abridged I'm at Soup movie. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of remember the Code Geass abridged series Code Mint a lot better than I actually remember Code Geass. Oh my god, I love quoting Code Mint so much. Anger! If you guys haven't seen Code Mint by Purple Eyes What the Fuck, you should go watch it. It has a lot of good memes. Oh man. once took a bunch of audio, made a bunch of ring. Oh god damn it, voice. Made a bunch of ringtones out of it. So my text message alert was audible gasp. Oh, definitely, Normal Dallas Rose says they like DBZ Abridged better than DBZ. This reminds me, I need to completely rewatch Hellsing Abridged, because it's amazing. Oh, I see Angry Cat. I have to look at this. Dad, I want a cat. What kind? Let's post some Adelante Alter. Use your free SR ticket, you moron. Good plan. Good plan. That gets the okay sign. I just realized there's people typing in other chants, but I have no idea what the fuck they're saying because I'm not looking anywhere else because I don't have time to be jumping around fucking channels. There's also a couple other movies coming out. Like they're doing 2 compilation films of Made in Abyss as they gear up for their next season. I don't know if I'm gonna watch them though because as I said, I watched fucking Made in Abyss when it came out. I read the manga. I don't know if I need to go through those feelings again. I'm good. I'm good, thanks. I already told you, I'm getting a rabbit next summer, and their name's gonna be Fortune. Oh wait, no, I think I told Miss Fujoshi that. I didn't tell Pogs that. Yep. I'm gonna get a rabbit, and I'm gonna get a camera, and I'm gonna stream me doing stuff with my rabbit. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a rabbit cam. Yeah, just give me like 6 months, and all our background images are just going to be video of a rabbit doing stuff while I talk over it. And then I will pet the rabbit. And I will be all like, you wish you could pet this rabbit, but you can't. Yes. Dallas Rose, are you having rabbit? Are you having rabbit stew? No, rabbit stew is fucking delicious. My ex-girlfriend, her sister raised rabbits. We ate them. I pet them, then I ate them. I have no problems eating, like, loving things that I eat. We, like, I can't think of the word right now. To recollect, I guess the word is. When I was with my ex, one summer, they bought a pig. We named it Hammy. We loved that pig to death. Literally. We ate him and he was delicious. And guess what? Our love made him that much tastier. It was amazing. I never really bought into that thing where it's all like, oh, don't get attached to your food. You'll have trouble. I was like, no, I had no trouble with that. I was more thankful. Love your food. Yes, fish are friends and food. But guess what, people? We have broken an hour 30, and I'm out of my show notes. I've talked about everything I want to talk about, so now we're just going to go into a kind of freeform thing. What do you guys want me to talk about? Let me see some suggestions here. Memes. Hot babes. Memes. Meme. How has grinding been? As your lane. Memes about hot babes. Well, actually, we can talk about memes about hot babes right now because there has definitely been a thing that has been going around. There has been something that some people have been concernicus about, and that's with Hentai Haven. So I'm just gonna out myself right now. Yes, I fucking watch hentai. All right, I like hentai. It's not something to be ashamed of. I refuse to be ashamed about it. Right. But in the past couple days, Hentai Haven went down. There was a bit of confusion on why it went down, but the fact of the matter is, it went down. And now they've recently come up with the fact that Faku, you know, the Aerodosian version of Crunchyroll, has picked up Hentai Haven, and now this has have people concernicus about is our hentai going to be put behind a paywall? Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea which way this is going to go. I'm personally of the mindset that I was okay before Hentai Haven. I'll be fine after Hentai Haven. I do feel like I need to go check Faku and see, check how much things cost and if they actually have stuff I like. Because I'm not against paying for porn. I'm really not. But the thing is, I have to think it's worth my time. I'm not gonna say my time. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time there, if you know what I'm saying. It's got to be worth my money. Because, as I said, again, when I'm watching anime, when I'm looking for hentai, I'm not looking for normal stuff, real talk. I'm looking for some weird-ass shit. And I don't know if Faku's gonna have that weird-ass shit. And if it doesn't, I have no reason for it. And if they put the hentai behind a paywall or for something I'm not really that interesting about, I'm not gonna pay for it. I'll just go other places. Oh, Free to Play just posted the Grim Reaper going from Tumblr to Hentai Haven, and now in Hentai, it's not gonna in Hentai's door, and everyone's like, no, don't joke about that. Don't you dare. Which is fair, because in Hentai is a good site. I like it. I like it a lot. Some people are all about that e-hentai. Nah, not me. I don't need to deal with Santa Pandas. I'm good. But, so, like I said, I'm a little bit interested to see where they go in the industry. Because there's a lot of people who don't like Faku because they basically went, quote-unquote, legit. Basically, they cleaned up their site, put on a paywall, and started giving kickback money to artists in order to fund and produce works. But some people aren't happy with that. Some people don't like, as I said, people don't like paywalls. People don't like the exclusivity. All that crazy stuff. I can't really say I dislike it. I think it's a little bit annoying that it's not free it's not free anymore. But when you do something like that, when you turn for something into an actual legitimate business, I think that's actually a win for the industry as a whole. Because it's putting something that was a little bit used to be more between closed doors, a bit more out in the open. Like, real talk, I can go onto Amazon right now and I could buy hentai doujins. Well, I can't really say doujins because they're original. But they have not safe for work hentai shit on there now. You can just up and buy it. And, I believe this is, part of the... Oh, it's just called doujins now? Okay, whatever. And, I think that is in partial work to Faku making in their efforts. It's like, I know a lot of people get pissed off at Crunchyroll because they're said the same thing. They used to be a fucking pirate hosting site that went legit, start making money, and, just keep trying to say that they're saving anime. Which, isn't entirely true, but as I've said before, they're definitely one of those people who are definitely pushing anime into the more mainstream targets, which is definitely a win for me. So, as I said, I'm not going to say it's good, I'm not going to say it's bad, but I definitely want to see where it's going and how it's going to affect public perception in the coming days. But that's all I got to say about that. Alright, what do you guys want to talk about next here? What else were we talking about? Oh, people were talking about Azure Lane and me grinding. I should actually get on. Oh my god, pillars. The pillars are getting fucking wrecked. Barbatos is dead. He was dead yesterday. Like, I went to bed, I woke up, he was fucking done. Fornus is, like, what, a quarter dead? Oh, he's half dead now. Holy shit. I have not... I should probably hit him a couple times, actually. Let's see here. Axe wants to know, what could romancing some of the FGO characters be like? What would an official romance story for be like them be or something? Honestly, I couldn't tell you that. Because everyone romances in different ways. I said, this is one of the weak points of Fate Grand Order. Is that you're not really allowed to get a identity of the master going. You're pretty much a blank set that you basically impose whatever you feel like onto. As I said, this works for basically making the character accessible to the millions upon millions of players, but it makes it lack in critical storytelling elements. Like, I was telling Omega on Let's Talk FGO, like, I didn't like the Deus Ex Machina they used for fighting all the demon pillars. He basically said, nah, whatever, your opinion doesn't matter. It's all higher level concept shit. And I was like, fine, Omega, be that way. Because he decides to talk over me at any given fucking moment. But... yes, Omega is a sassy boy. But, shit, where was I going? But yeah, but, like, actual, like, implying, like, romancing and stuff means you have to basically dedicate, like, you'd have to actually, it would have to be something more complex and in-depth than, like, your standard VM protagonist, where you can only have a few, like, dialogue options. It would actually have to be its own kind of mini-game, I feel. Which I'd be for, but then we're going outside the scope of what FGO is. As I said, like, I could definitely, like, see from FGO, like, getting, like, a big, like, mechanics overhaul. Especially on, like, the back end. But we get what we get. Let's see here. Azure Lane. I haven't been grinding at all since fucking I've been recording, because I've been talking to all you guys. Usually when Omega is yammering on for half an hour, I do something. But I can't do that when I'm talking to you guys, because I want to see what you guys have to say to me, because I love you all. Mwah. But, as I said, once I get done with recording, I am definitely going to be talking. I'm definitely going to be pulling up my games and playing. Back on the FGO romance, Shiny Pog says, Valentine's is already awkward with the fact that none of the servants mind on how many others are getting chocolates from you or giving it to you. Yeah. Oh boy. It's not like a Persona 5 where if you only get 2 chocolates, you're going to get the shit beat out of you. Rip the pro tag. I hope Dr. Roman's a dentist too, because boy howdy, you're going to have some cavities. I don't care about the Valentine chocolate grind free to play. I care about that MHX altar. Yeah. Gave me that berserker cuteness. There's going to be some fucking vengeance rolling, because I'm telling you right now, I am getting MHX altar. I am getting MHX altar. I am getting MHX altar. It's happening. It's happening. I hope I get it without having to like sell an organ or go take out a hit contract on somebody. but I'm getting her. All right. Who knows? As I said, like, I'm trying. I mentioned this again on Let's Talk After Yo, but I'm gonna talk about it here. But I'm actually gonna try to gotcha more responsibly next year. Like, I'm already decided that I'm not gonna be rolling for Musashi or Gramps or Dantes. I might roll for Da Vinci. I might. But after that, it's gonna be I'm gonna roll for maybe Da Vinci, MHX Alter. I might roll for Okita at the Guda Guda rerun. I'm not gonna roll for Hichitaka. I can live without him, honestly. But then we get the CCC banners. There's gonna be more Vengeance rolling because I want Kiara, Lip, and Passion. After that, though, I'm not sure. Luckily, I rolled all the Summer 1 servants. So I don't have to worry about the rerun, but then there's Summer 2 coming up, and I'm probably going to do the same thing where I try to roll all the servants. Oh, Axif, I'm going to try and roll the Alter Egos and the Arthur. If I can get Prototype Arthur, I don't know, it depends on how my funds are looking at the time. Because he looks super good. Like, oh my god, this fucking man. Proto Arthur is a good lad. I also want the caster of Nightless City. I want her because thick. Like the Epic of Remnants. I'm not like full on want them all, but there's a couple that I want. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like, ugh. But for the next couple months at least, I'm going to try and strongly resist rolling on just whatever. Because, as I said, I need to take care of my wallet. I need to take care of the servants I have. I am not entirely sure what I want to do for the guaranteed SSR yet. Like, right now, I'm pretty sure my choices are either Lancer or Rider. I don't know. Chat's now screaming spoilers. I'm not sure what about those, so I'm just going to ignore them. Because I don't have Enkidu or Karna. But at the same time, I don't know if I really need them. Because, as I said, I have Lancer Arturia and I have Skahawk. Like, honestly, I should be good because I have an AoE Noble Phantasm with a good kit, and I have a single target Lancer with a good kit. Like, honestly, I should be fine. And they're both level 90, so, like, I think it'd be better if I... Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to roll on Lancer, because... Yes. But Rider, it's going to have Lucha Nason in there, which I do want. And... As I said, like, if I could get, like, Noble Phantasm 2 Meb, I'd be okay with that. Noble Phantasm 2 Aussie, I'd be okay with that. Noble Phantasm 3 Drake? I don't know. But honestly, I really don't know who else I would roll for because... And Berserkers, like last time I rolled in Berserkers, I think, I got Vlad. I am now MB2. I had MB2 Vlad. I was trying for Cool Alter. I'm like, heck. And I already have Nightingale. So I'm just like, So I'm probably going to roll Rider. And hope for the best. Inferno says they're going to go caster because they have no 5-star casters. I have too many 5-star casters, so I'm fucking good. I like watching the chat go, so apologize if I'm being a bit quiet. Everyone's just talking about who they're going to be rolling on the guaranteed SSR, and I'm just watching them be like, yes, discuss. But, we've almost hit 2 hours here. Yeah, from now on, when Omega's like, all right, I'm getting tired, I'm going to be all like, oh, guess what? I took 2 hours for by myself. What about you, boy? Come at me. Fight me. Oh, man, that means I gotta do a fucking intro. I mean, an outro, excuse me. Like, personally, I'm not a big fan of doing the like, comment, subscribe, but I'm pretty sure that fucking, I gotta do it for channel purposes. I didn't even actually think about writing an outro. I just kind of just left it off with the anime movies. Like, all right, I'm done. So, let's try and end this, I suppose. Everyone, thank you for being here. I enjoyed my time here, and I hope you did too. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you dislike it, give it a dislike. But if you do, please, in the comments below, tell me why, so I can work to improve upon this. If you have anything to say at all, also, please leave that in the comment section below. I love getting feedback. I want to hear what you have to say about what I said or anything I talked about. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you can get all our latest videos. And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. If you want to try supporting us, please consider supporting us on Patreon. As I mentioned earlier, for just $1 a month, you can get audio versions of all our shows and much, much more, including an on-air thank you and just being thanked in general. Snowcrow says feedback memes. More memes! I officially declare Snowcrow as memes guy. But that is it for the show. Everyone's kind of just evolved into... Oh my god. People are saying it's nice to hear me for an extended period of time and Lucky ASMR win. I don't even know what I would do for an ASMR. I really don't. But if people want that, let me know. Shiny Pogs is requesting that I sing. Oh my god. Alright. I'll sing something. So, everyone, thank you. And I hope you have a good day. I'm not going to sing a Christmas carol, though, because I already got something in mind. I was so happy when you smiled. Your smile breaks through the clouds of gray. Far from the sunny days that lie in sleep. Waiting with patience for the spring, when the flowers will bloom anew again. Knowing there's more beyond the pain of today. Although the scars of yesterday remain, you can go on living as much as your heart believes. You can't be born again, although you can change. Let's stay together always. I literally skipped the middle part of that song because I forgot it, but whatever.